Hey everyone, so excited about this first session of EdTech Day of Launch Week 10. Joining me is Kyra Johnson of Televic, and I'm excited because we're going to be talking a little bit about Televic's Unite system. This is a new product, or kind of new to those of us who are on this side of the pond. So, first of all, I'm really excited. Can you just walk us through a little bit about what the Televic Unite system is before we jump in?
Of course, yes. Thanks for having me. Televic now has a wireless communication system called Unite wireless microphones, and I'm excited to get into it with you.
Yeah. So, first of all, tell me about a few of the features of this Unite system that set it apart from other products that are already on the market.
Yeah. So Unite really is a Swiss Army knife type concept. You can see, I do have it here with me, a system set up. You can see we now offer a wireless microphone. We also offer through our system the option to have different transmitters and bring to you a professional level audio. So interfaces such as a mini XLR on our transmitter, a USB-C in and out, as well as 3.5 line in and out. You also have the option to have a receiver that's either one or two-way. It doesn't require participants now to have a transmitter. You actually can have a two-way conversation with our talkback receiver, which is a nice step up. Another key difference is our chargers. So we've got a configurable charging dock. This is our 4-unit charging dock here. This is a really great step up or key difference of systems that are available because you can configure each charger differently, no matter the amount of devices you have, which is great for applications that may use systems really close to each other or might be switching up from day to day. We also pull in our AP4. So it's a wireless access point that allows you to broadcast or receive audio and brings you both Dante and analog in and out. Um,
Oh, very cool.
yeah.
So, there are some pain points that typically come with a wireless communication system, but Unite's whole thing is that it addresses a lot of these. Do you want to walk through that a little bit more?
Yeah, I think a lot in this market, you'll find limitations with functionality. You'll find some limitations with ease of use or even quality of the audio. And Unite really tackles all of that. You know, it's super user friendly. It allows you to make configurations in docking stations. It allows you to change settings on the transmitter and really doesn't require anything from point of view. And moderation of the system is very easy. Again, with that docking station, making configurable settings from one application to the next is a key seller there. We call it dock and go. All you do is you're able to save those configurations in the charger. Any participant can come over with their receiver, drop it into that pre-configured charger. It can be completely empty, again, regardless of how many number of participants or devices you have in the room, and it will then save those configurations to the device. They'll be paired to the room and that audio configuration. You also come across, quality of audio, where Televic has been. We're a leader, I would say, in communication. And so we know the requirement there to have something that you can access easily. That that's why our Pro audio interfaces is a key selling point along with the Dante and analog in and out on the access point. So you can bring our audio in any space and take our audio to any space. Um, so it really sets us apart. It really allows us to tackle the mainstream frustrations with a wireless system. I think for sure Unite tackles it well.
Very cool. So, you mentioned that it suits for a lot of environments and applications. Do you want to tell me like any specific use cases where this product really shines?
Right. So like I've said before, when we talk about the Swiss Army knife type concept, there really isn't an application where wireless communication is needed that Unite can't fit the bill. Um, One that comes to mind and is often a question that comes up is in applications that require changes from one uh, say one use case to the next, like rentals or events, or say even courts. Something that's popped up a lot in courts is the need to have, assistive listening as well as live language translation. Um, and then even having the possibility to have wireless communication in the courtroom for prosecution and defense. And Unite really does that. It allows you to take a single charging station or a single 4-bay system. You can have 2 receivers set up for your participants if they need assistance in hearing, so your ADA requirement is covered. You also have the possibility for language, say this hearing needs to be translated. You can also use 2 transmitters in this charging pack, say set one aside for your live translator who is translating this hearing in Spanish, and send the other, if it be a body pack or a handheld, to your prosecution and defense for live presentations, utilizing one system. And then on top of that, you bring in the AP4. The AP4 allows you to take that audio and send it to wherever it needs to go, the court of record. If you need to send it through discussion systems or overhead hearing for the rest of the audience, you're able to do so. So it really tackles many applications. Like I said, it is a great fit for needing to change or having applications that have multiple devices. It eliminates the need to do that because you can tackle all of those use cases with a single system rather than having multiple devices dedicated to a single use case where Unite could do that.
Very cool. So, from everything that you have shown me and talked about so far, it seems like this system is really easy to set up and use. So, how easy would you say this would be for environments that are quite fast paced, where you just need to pick it up and use it?
Yeah, so Unite is definitely designed for quick and easy application, especially in times where it's changing on the fly or you have a big event and you need to be able to open up cases and hand devices out and just know that they're paired. Obviously, the charging docking go system helps do that. But it also is just a testament. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to plug in one of the transmitters and actually use it as my device. This is showing you how easy it is to switch from an a headset type device to pulling in, say, a virtual call. You can do so swiftly. Can you hear me okay on that end?
Mhm.
Perfect. So, I mean, it really does show. I'm gonna unplug it now. You might lose me for a second, but it really does show a testament of how easily you can deploy a system, and how easily you can interface with other products, other applications to pull audio and include audio in a wireless design.
Very cool. So another big concern for a lot of the people watching is security, especially when it comes to wireless systems. So, what steps has Televic taken to ensure that this system provides really secure communication?
That's a great question. So, security has always been a heightened topic with Televic, especially with our background, where we live, where our products live, our institutions, mostly in government. Security is a high priority for us. Unite utilizes the DECT 1.9 gigahertz system. It also is encrypted with AES 256. We want to make sure you're confident in our system as well as we are. And that's not just Unite, that's all Televic products. Security is a high priority for us and our company.
Very cool. So, I think we have a little bit of time if you would like to just continue walking me through a couple of the key features and how they work live. Is that okay?
Of course, yeah, of course, yeah. So some of Televic's greatest success, I would say, at least in my background. I have some history in assistive listening in a community that requires devices, um, and really needs that assistive option. Where Unite comes in, especially for me, is being able to tackle multiple things. When you come across projects or you have an application and your budget doesn't allow for multiple devices, I feel sometimes assistive listening gets put on the back burner. Um,
Mhm.
And so it is a passionate subject for me. I do love our Unite system because it's capable of not only providing for assistive listening, for live or language distribution, as well as live presentations. You can take a single system and have it set up, say, for a courtroom or in a council chamber or for an event space. And the next day, you don't need a wireless handheld. Instead, you need body packs with lapel mics. You're able to really configure and change on the fly. One thing I don't think we really talked about, or I might have breezed over, so forgive me, is its ability to pull in professional grade audio as well as DSP functionality. So it's got an auto ducker in there for you. So if you were to connect your phone or a Bluetooth device, um, you'd be able to moderate what audio level it would come in at. Have it allows you to really incorporate so much of an existing space into a wireless system, which really sets us apart, especially coming from a place where it could be used for assistive listening, or it could be used for wireless presentation, or audio distribution, or live translation. Um, that's the key point there, is it really truly is a Swiss Army knife product. Um, Whatever application may require wireless microphones, Unite has you covered.
Very cool. So, one of my last questions for you is what is next for Televic and the Unite system? Are there any updates or additional features on the horizon that we should keep a lookout for?
Yeah. So Televic, I mean, we're always looking for innovation, right? We're always looking forward. We're wanting to know how we can constantly improve. We've had over 75 years of experience in communication. A couple of key things that we're looking for with Unite is being able to explore new features of integration. That's a big thing right now in our space, where being able to tie a wireless system into an established room easily and conveniently and budget worthy. We want to be able to allow that to happen. So we're exploring more and more features there, as well as simultaneous use on multi-channel distribution. So stay tuned. I know there's a lot on the roadmap. We'll launch more information, but definitely we're already on it, adding more features for future use.
Very cool. Well, I have one final question for you, Kira, and it's a real easy one. Where can people find more information about Televic?
Oh, perfect. So you can find more information obviously on our website, which is just www.televic.com/conference, or you can send us an email. Me and the rest of the sales team are here to answer any questions. Send any information over, which is just sales@televic.us is our US sales team.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thanks for helping me get EdTech Day kicked off.
Steph, yes, of course. Thank you for having me, and thank you for allowing me to show you Unite. We look forward to more interviews like this.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to get the rest of the day started.